Discovery of the Great Water Passage from ancient India to ancient Shu. Reveal the truth about Sangsingdui and Jinsha civilizations in Sichuan, China. Episode 5, the final episode. During the World Cup, I watched CCTV's 6-part Sangsingdui promotional program during the game break. The most luxurious museum in the world, with empty and obscure explanations. Because they dare not talk about it freely, let alone talk about it in depth, for fear that the explanation will end up talking about India. Nowadays in China, from top to bottom, fraud is practiced in all walks of life and in all fields. What a shame! On July 26, 2023, Xi Jinping came to inspect the newly completed Sangsingdui Museum, the most luxurious in the world. I left intact an identical report text from the two websites State Administration of Cultural Heritage and Children of China. Copied as follows. Where do they come from? The archaeological experts who explained to Xi Jinping said with certainty. These cultural relics were born out of the matrix of civilization in the Yangtze and Yellow River basins. They are the results of the innovation and creation of the ancient Shu ancestors, and they have their unique imagination and spirit of heaven, earth, humans, and gods. Beliefs also have clear imprints deeply influenced by Xia and Shang culture. After seeing this, my national pride doubled. There are 5,000 years of Chinese civilization, and I am even more looking forward to the discovery and excavation of even longer Chinese civilization. Xi Jinping said. Let's analyze the passage above. The first sentence, a questions, lacks the questioner, which is Xi Jinping. And there are no quotation marks for this question. This is a deliberate and intentional ambiguity. It is a deceptive tactic commonly used in current Chinese official media propaganda articles. Why did they do this? First of all, this is Xi's second visit to Sangsingdui. She must know the true situation of Sangsingdui because all experts and officials know it, so no one dares to deceive him. So why does she ask this? Pretending not to know. But experts, officials, and reporters thought that if Xi Jinping was written, wouldn't it mean that the General Secretary was suspicious? So in the end it was written like this. Taking into account the context, it feels like Xi is asking. Looking at this sentence alone, it seems to be in the form of self-question and self-answer. This not only avoids General Secretary Xi Jinping's questions, but also takes care of Xi's concerns. The second sentence of the answer emphasizes archaeological expert, and with certainty this is purely superfluous and shows a guilty conscience. The guiltier you are, the more you need to emphasize it. Those who asked were concealing something. The people who answered were also concealing. The reporters who wrote the transcript were equally concealing. Archaeology must be falsified, and it is done by experts and officials from the national government. They are all using the guise of national cultural patriotism to deceive and weaken the people. As everyone knows, Xi Jinping once said to Vice President Biden, "Our nation is only suitable for dictatorship." In fact, China's rulers of all dynasties have this view. Not only are they totalitarian, they also use false ideologies to brainwash the public. That's why Biden said not long ago, like a friend, Xi Jinping is a dictator. What the Western media don't know is that in Chinese culture, dictator is a complimentary term. It means leader. In the past few days, many media report that Sangsingdui dare not dig for fear of digging up alien nuclear weapons or biological and chemical weapons. I know they are not afraid of digging up nuclear or biological weapons, but they are afraid of digging up more and more Indian cultural relics that are difficult to explain. I was wondering what they would do if a bunch of genitals were suddenly dug up in Sangsingdui one day. How will they explain it? Even aliens know that is Indian culture. They can't still say this is Chinese culture. The end of this video. If you enjoy this video, subscribe.